I want to share with you something from chapter 1 in the book, Ningxia Wolfberry, okay, and a little bit from Dr. Jim Bob Hagerton, okay. So chapter 1 in this book, amazing book, the Ningxia Wolfberry, talks about what's behind aging and illness. And like I said before in another post, I can't tell you everything the book says because it's wouldn't be considered compliant for FDA standards because it's talking about healing diseases and all of that kind of thing. You need to read the book because you need to understand what power is in the Ningxia Wolfberry. Hey Melody, how are you? So this was so telling to me because it's kind of sad in a way, but it also is very eye-opening. But have you ever noticed how an older person, not all of them, because the ones in great health don't necessarily do this, but how older people start to have a certain odor, and there's just really no deodorant or mouthwash or anything that can stop that odor. It's just a really musty smell. It's because they smell different than younger people because their bodies are actually going rancid. And so it says that it's not unreasonable to compare aging with going rancid from the inside out as our fats go stale and proteins become caramelized. So what causes this relentless buildup of rancid fats and denatured proteins within us? Free radicals. So free radicals, that's a word we hear a lot, right? I'm going to tell you in just a second. I'm sure you may know, but just in a very simple way what free radicals are. But I want to tell you this first. Dr. Bruce Ames of the University of California at Berkeley estimates that the DNA of each of our cells, get that, the DNA of each of our cells is attacked by free radicals over 10,000 times per day. That's crazy. So our body is constantly being attacked. So if we are not counteracting that attack through good quality food, good quality antioxidants, good quality supplements, then what happens is what happens to the elderly people that we smell that kind of have that musty smell because their body is literally dying from the inside out. So what actually is a free radical? Well, hang on. I'm going to scroll down here. So it says it is oxygen. It is basically our body being under constant attack from oxidative stress. So oxygen in the body splits into single atoms with unpaired electrons. Electrons like to be in pairs. So if these atoms split and they don't have pairs anymore, then they become free radicals. Okay, so what they're doing is now that single electron is looking to be paired with something. So it's going to go find something to attach to. So what happens is it goes and it attaches to places it shouldn't be. And this is super elementary way of explaining this. So someone who's much more scientific could probably explain it better. But it causes damage to our cells, our proteins, and our DNA. So it's super important that we try to eliminate as many free radicals in our body as we possibly can. Ningxia Red or Ningxia Wolfberries have a ton of antioxidants. Dr. Jim Bob Hagerton, if you guys follow him, he explains it like this. You can think of free radicals as our exhaust system. So is the exhaust that is coming out of the tailpipe on your car every day normal? Of course it is. It's normal. It is normal for you to have the exhaust. We're going to have the free radicals. But what would happen if you capped off that tailpipe and you didn't let the engine process that exhaust out? So what if all these free radicals are happening in our body every single day, attacking our cells, attacking our DNA, and we're doing nothing to combat it? We're closing off the tailpipe cap. We die. I mean, that's what would happen if I went in my garage and I sat and let the exhaust run. I'm going to die, right? So what do? We have to add antioxidants to our body. The antioxidants are our way of clearing out the free radicals. So We need to have as many extra antioxidants in our food and in our supplements as we can to help fight these free radicals. So every single type of food or nutrient has a specific amount of antioxidants, and those are ranked on what's called an ORAC scale, ORAC. So basically that stands for oxygen radical absorbance capacity. This is what measures the antioxidant capacity of food. Okay, so any food, any nutrient has an ORAC rating. So here's some perspective Dr. Jim Bob gives us. Blueberries, we know those are superfood, right? Blueberries are super, super good for you. We tell everybody, all of our kids to eat blueberries. Blueberries are actually in Ningxia Red. Blueberries have an ORAC score. So remember, this is measuring the antioxidant capacity. So it has an ORAC score of 2,000 blueberries, okay? Ningxia Red, as a combined product, has an ORAC score, are you ready for this? Of over 30,000. So if you want to fight the free radicals in your body and help really promote a healthy body from the inside out, Ningxia Red needs to be a part of your daily life. That is super high antioxidants.